Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm MrRedClaw. Welcome back to Formula 1 2020 Mighty Career, this time for Season 4. Of course, last time we won both championships. Let's see if we can go and do it again. It would be really cool. So here's the new car, looks absolutely amazing. So let's go. Okay, so here I go out for my flying lap, and as you can see I'm down to P13, even though now we have the best car by quite a bit now. Definitely, I don't know, just don't really feel it. Maybe not the best setup or something. Maybe it is because of the setup, but yeah, I really did not feel it in the qualifying session. Yeah, but at this time, Pierre Gasly is in P1, and the only driver change to happen this season is that Bottas has retired, and in his place Jack Aitken comes in from being a free agent. So yeah, that's going to be quite interesting to see how well he does next to Lewis Hamilton, that's where I was losing the most time, about like literally half a second just in that one corner alone. So yeah, definitely, I don't know, maybe the setup just wasn't really good for that corner, and like I was losing most time in the second sector, so yeah, definitely wasn't too much fun. But of course, I did move up the AI level to, I'm pretty sure it's 93. Yeah, 93 or something around 93, not 95 but 93. So I'm going to keep it around as we cross the line. What is it going to be? It is going to be P14, so not really that good, but yeah. Up to 93, and I'm going to move it up each season, going up to season 10, so I think that's going to be quite fun, as Gasly takes pole position from Hamilton, from Aitken, from Vettel. We're down to P14, let's see if we can do anything in this race and at least get a couple of points, or maybe even more.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal. And it's make or break here at round one of this year's Formula One World Championship. Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities. It could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Pierre Gasly lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Aitken, Vettel, Daniel Kvyat, and Leclerc, Ricciardo, Perez, Ocon, and Carlos Sainz. Verstappen, Norris, Red, and Stroll, Russell, Grosjean, Kevin Magnussen, and Alexander Albon, King, De Vries, Giovinazzi, and Nicholas Latifi. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
So there you go, we actually start at P13 because Antonio Giovinazzi already has a penalty. I'm not really sure how, but that means we are starting on this side of the track, and it's lights out and away we go, and we get an absolutely really good start over there. Ready up to P9. It's going to be P8 around the outside, braking, that was perfect, literally so close, and up to P3, just like that, you know, one corner, like 10 places, why not, I really don't know. Even at this level, like the AI at the start just kind of get over themselves. Like, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's not like that good off the line. Like later on in the race, as seen over here on lap 4, I am fighting with Jack Aitken. But like during like the start, I don't know, it just literally feels like they're like on 0. I'm not really sure why. But yeah, I know. I hope they kind of like make it a bit harder going forwards, because well, even at 93% like AI level, it still feels like it's not like enough compared to like what they are like during the race. Now we are meant to box on lap 6, but actually I am going to keep going and box on, well, at the end of lap 8, as we're actually leading the race right now, because Hamilton and Gasly actually pitted in the last lap. And of course I need to slow down myself over here, which is absolutely terrifying, because I'm pretty sure you get like a 5-second time penalty when you kind of go past, as Sergio Perez is out of this race in the second Red Bull car, and that means we get a virtual safety car whilst in the pits. So we're not going to lose as much time as maybe we would have if there wasn't a virtual safety car. Gasly is going to get past. Hamilton is going to get past as well, but still we are so close to him now. They actually tried kind of like tricking the safety car over here, I guess, like the virtual safety car, and getting ahead of Hamilton, because it sometimes works, but in this case it didn't, so I have to stop and let by Hamilton not to get a penalty. But you know, it was worth a try. It probably wouldn't work in real life, but you know, in the game, it could have maybe worked. It has worked for me before, but I don't know, it didn't work this time. Now Gasly has the fastest lap right now, and is 5.5 seconds away, so we're probably not going to catch him, as he is in the same car. And as you can see, 1 lap later, he's a full second ahead. I really just didn't get the perfect setup over here, and maybe just a slow start to the season. But as you can see, I am catching up to Hamilton. Now on lap 11 over here, I've got DRS from him. Wanted to go down over here, but I kind of thought, well, we've still got a couple more laps left. I don't want to like break my front wings, then I'd lose like more places from like Aitken and Vettel and anyone else behind. Now over here, kind of misjudged my braking zone. I'm nearly going to the back of Hamilton. I nearly make it into a cool move over there, but didn't have enough grip to go around the outside, as we still have to chase Hamilton down for this lap. I'm not really sure, but like in the mid speed corners, it just didn't feel like too good, the car. I'm not really sure, as Romain Grosjean is actually out of this race as well. I just about missed that in the showcase over here. But as we go down the inside of Hamilton, get some contact over there, but then he kind of like slows down, and we go up to P2. So you know, P13, well P14 from qualifying up to P2. We still need to finish. There is Jack Aitken is still behind me, as there's Romain Grosjean on the side in the Force India. But Jack Aitken is still behind me. Now on the last lap, I actually tried going for the fastest lap, but I just did not have enough fuel to go on to rich mix all the way. If I would have had enough fuel, I would have set the fastest lap, and I actually ran out of, or I used too much ERS like too early on. But if I would have had more fuel, I would have done it, because I'm pretty sure I only missed out by like 3/10. I was there. I definitely could have made it 3/10. But there you go, across the line in P2.
Good job, you did really well. Super driving.
That's it for another spectacular Grand Prix here in Bahrain, and a real champion's drive to take the win. Talk to me, Ant. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
The faces on our top three look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all. So, let's review the
So there you
driver
go,
stats with today's outstanding
P2 from
performance.
P14 at qualifying, so it was really good. And yeah, there you go, well actually 2 tenths, closer to 2 tenths, 2.5 tenths away from Gasly with the best lap. So yeah, I definitely could have done it if I had more fuel, but I had to stay ahead of Aiken. Of course, driver standings are the same as we finished because it's the first race, but the constructors were already 17 points away from Mercedes, so if we can get like double championships and like, you know, like double years, it's going to be really nice. But I forgot to mention, as you saw on the podium, we do have new team kit. I think it looks nice, and of course, as you see right now on screen, we do have a new car livery, which I think it does look really nice, like the kind of like neon green / yellow highlights on the mirrors and like down the side do look really nice. I think well, I like them a lot, and yeah, it definitely does look quite nice, quite special. But I think for now that is going to be it, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.